A few weeks ago, I went on a trip with my mom to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And one of the first stops we made was to a picnic area that had this absolutely beautiful river running through it. We stayed here for quite a while, listening to the water, the birds, and just feeling the sun coming through the trees. I found myself not wanting to leave. But that's actually a normal reaction, because we now know that the sound of water, being near or in water, makes your brain release all kinds of neurochemicals that induce relaxation and a sense of calm, which is why beach vacations are so popular and why people who live on the coast are generally happier than people who are landlocked. But if you are landlocked, like we are in Tennessee, don't despair, because the science has proved that you don't need a big ocean to get the same benefits. A lake, a creek, a river, all will do quite nicely. And if you're not even around any of those, just hearing the sounds of water and just seeing it in a video can have the same effects. We did eventually have to tear ourselves away from that river, and in the ensuing weeks as the weather got colder, my mind started turning to good things to eat like warm cobblers, with lots of fall flavors like cinnamon and apples. And if you're like me, sometimes you buy fruit with the full intention of eating it, only to realize that too much time has gone by and you need to use all of it up pretty quickly. I had 4 apples that were past their eating prime, but would be perfect for baking. And so I decided on this apple cobbler from the new Betty Crocker cookbook I got. And as always, the ingredients you'll need and how to make it will be in the description box below. This cobbler was very easy and simple to make, which turned out to be a good thing, because while I was making this, I had no idea I was coming down with what would be a really bad cold. So in the days after I filmed this, I had plenty of time to eat warm cobbler, put together some puzzles, and watch one of my favorite TV series, Columbo. Now, I had never made a cobbler like this, but it turned out to be really good and would have been even better with some vanilla ice cream. And now you may be wondering what tea I chose to put with this. And because I was a bit tired and I thought my allergies were getting out of hand, I made my favorite tea from the Wizard's Dessert Cookbook. It's a wonderful, tasty tea that I've made a couple times on this channel before, of fresh lemon, ginger, a cinnamon stick, and some honey, all simmered in a pot on your stove and ready to give your throat some soothing comfort, especially on a cold winter day. I ended up making this tea several times in the next few days, and while it does nothing to cure your cold, It reduces throat discomfort caused by coughing and still tastes good. And now, while our cobbler is in the oven and our tea is steeping on the stove, let's watch our water one more time and notice what little critters might be running along its banks. This was beautiful on a fall day, but I would also love to see it blanketed in snow, with maybe some icicles dangling off the rocks, when you can only hear the rushing water as the snow absorbs every other sound. But for now, we'll be in our warm little kitchen with our cobbler fresh out of the oven and our pot of tea ready. Making sure that you add as much honey as you like to it. And then we're ready to serve up a dish and reap the rewards of our labor. So now we've not wasted our apples. We've made something good to eat and tested out our new cookbook that might just become our new favorite. And so if you find yourself with a case of the sniffles, make a pot of this wonderful tea, wrap yourself up in a blanket, and take very good care of yourself. And we will see you next time with another tasty treat that will make you feel good inside. Until then, and if you like historical cooking and unusual cookbooks, here's 2 more videos you might enjoy. And make sure to like and subscribe for more foodie adventures.